Chapter 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Deck the Halls, Mr. Reynolds said into the microphone. He glanced at Sarah, who soon mentioned him at the radio station. And now, a real treat. In a preview of our Christmas special, many of you recognize this song from my late life Michelle. Now, for the first time, sung by our daughter, Sarah Reynolds. He lowered the microphone to Sarah's height. Sarah leaned forward and began to sing a song called My Blue Princess. Her voice was beautiful and light. She sang about missing somebody special during Christmas time. All over town, people stopped to listen. Mrs. Claus was one of those people. She stopped outside of a dress shop. The shop's owners were three sisters named Angus, Dorothy, and Blue. They came outside to listen and saw Mrs. Claus sing her. "Oh, isn't her singing magical?" Blue asked. "It most certainly is," Mrs. Claus replied. She looked around. Everyone on the street was listening to a song. There wasn't a dry eye to be seen. "That's it," Mrs. Claus whispered to herself as the song ended. "It's her. That little girl must be the reason why I'm here." "What's that?" Angus asked. "Nothing," Mrs. Claus said. "Please excuse me, but can you tell me who she is?" "Why, that's Sarah Reynolds," said Dorothy replied. Blue nodded. "Her mother ran the radio station, used to sing each Christmas for the town, but she fell ill and passed this fall." "The whole town was so sad," Angus said, "and the poor family was devastated." "But little Sarah, well, she just stepped right in and took over," Dorothy added. "You can say that she's Pineville's little Christmas miracle." Blue finished. "I see," said Mrs. Claus. "I must meet this young lady." The birds pointed towards the radio station. Mrs. Claus thanked him. Didn't realize she hadn't introduced herself. "I'm Mrs. She paused, realizing she gave him her real name. Looking around, she glanced and spotted a candy cane on a nearby window. "Mrs. Kane, goodbye for now, and Merry Christmas," she said. Excuse me. She then hurried off to the radio station. It was easy to find since it had so many beautiful decorations. "Merry Christmas," Sarah said when Mrs. Claus walked in. "Can I help you, miss? Are you the little girl who was singing that beautiful song?" When Sarah nodded, Mrs. Claus smiled. "You were wonderful. Who taught you to sing like that?" "My mommy," Sarah said. "She sings with the angels now. It sounds like to me she passed the Christmas spirit on to you," Mrs. Claus said. Sarah smiled. "Every year she did the Christmas radio show, but we're doing it again this year about her. I bet you'll make it very magical," Mrs. Claus said. Mr. Reynolds was at the desk nearby. In the station bills, he glanced up and noticed Mrs. Claus. "Can I help you?" he asked politely. He didn't smile. "Oh, you must be here for the new nanny position." Mrs. Claus was frowned her Christmas special. "I'm sorry to disappoint you," she began. Mr. Reynolds cut her off. "I'm looking for someone to help me watch the kids while I'm at my real job. I'm actually a lawyer. But from now until Christmas, I'm going to be here at the radio station full time, keeping the show going." Sarah smiled up at the confused Mrs. Claus. "Will you be my nanny? I have a feeling I'll like you very much," she said. "Oh, aren't you a sweet little thing?" Mrs. Claus said. But as I was trying to explain, Reynolds, Mr. Reynolds, Thomas Reynolds, and this is little Sarah. How long have you been working with children? I suppose you can say all my life, Mrs. Claus replied. But I'm trying to say Pineville's a pretty small place, Mr. Reynolds interrupted again. We know everyone. You must be from out of town. Indeed I am. From up north. Tell you what, Mr. Reynolds said. Don't say anything. I want you to think about this. Why don't you come over for dinner? You can meet my son Carter and we can discuss this all over my famous meatloaf. Mrs. Sarah reached Mrs. Claus's hand. Please come for dinner. Mrs. Claus melted when she looked at Sarah's sweet smile. Oh, how could she resist a child's sincere wish? I suppose a nice, warm, lovely meal would do me good, she said. I accept.